The updated Palo Alto Networks Certified Network Security Engineer Exam (PCNSE) exam questions are valuable for you to take the test. Share some updated PCNSE exam questions in the video. 1. A network administrator wants to deploy a large-scale VPN solution. The network administrator has chosen a Global Protect satellite solution. This configuration needs to be deployed to multiple remote offices, and the network administrator decides to use Panorama to deploy the configurations. How should this be accomplished? A. Create a template with the appropriate IKE Gateway settings. B. Create a template with the appropriate IPSec tunnel settings. C. Create a device group with the appropriate IKE Gateway settings. D. Create a device group with the appropriate IPSec tunnel settings. 2. Which three options does the WF500 appliance support for local analysis? Choose 3. A. Email links. B. APK files. C. JAR files. D. PNG files. E. Portable executable (PE) files. 3. How can a Palo Alto Networks firewall be configured to send syslog messages in a format compatible with non-standard syslog servers? A. Enable support for non-standard syslog messages under device management. B. Check the custom format checkbox in the syslog server profile. C. Select a non-standard syslog server profile. D. Create a custom log format under the syslog server profile. 4. A host attached to Ethernet 1/3 cannot access the Internet. The default gateway is attached to Ethernet 1/4. After troubleshooting, it is determined that traffic cannot pass from the Ethernet 1/3 to Ethernet 1/4. What can be the cause of the problem? A. DHCP has been set to auto. B. Interface Ethernet 1/3 is in Layer 2 mode and interface Ethernet 1/4 is in Layer 3 mode. C. Interface Ethernet 1/3 and Ethernet 1/4 are in virtual wire mode. D. DNS has not been properly configured on the firewall. 5. A network engineer has revived a report of problems reaching 98.139.183.24 through VR1 on the firewall. The routing table on this firewall is extensive and complex. Which CLI command will help identify the issue? A. Test routing fib virtual router VR1. B. Show routing route type static destination 98.139.183.24. C. Test routing fib-lookup IP 98.139.183.24 virtual router VR1. D. Show routing interface. 6. Which three options are available when creating a security profile? Choose 3. A. Anti-malware. B. File blocking. C. URL filtering. D. IDS, ISP E. Threat prevention. F. Antivirus. 7. A network administrator uses Panorama to push security policies to managed firewalls at branch offices. Which policy type should be configured on Panorama if the administrators at the branch office sites to override these products? A. Pre-rules. B. Post-rules. C. Explicit rules. D. Implicit rules. 8. A network administrator needs to view the default action for a specific spyware signature. The administrator follows the tabs and menus through Objects, Security Profiles, Anti-Spyware and select Default Profile. What should be done next? A. Click the simple critical rule and then click the action drop-down list. B. Click the Exceptions tab and then click Show All Signatures. C. View the default actions displayed in the Action column. D. Click the Rules tab and then look for rules with Default in the Action column. 9. A network security engineer needs to configure a virtual router using IPv6 addresses. Which two routing options support these addresses? Choose to A. BGP not sure, B. OSPFv3 C. RIP, D. Static route. 10. The IT department has received complaints about VoIP call jitter when the sales staff is making or receiving calls. QoS is enabled on all firewall interfaces, but there is no QoS policy written in the rulebase. The IT manager wants to find out what traffic is causing the jitter in real time when a user reports the jitter. Which feature can be used to identify, in real time, the applications taking up the most bandwidth? A. QoS statistics, B. Applications report, C. Application Command Center, ACC, D. QoS log.